And now, the hosts of Golf Talk Radio, Mike and Billy.
Hey, welcome in, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Golf Talk Radio's Mike and Billy. We are in studio. It is the 16th of February. It's a Saturday. It is beautiful here in the Central Coast. The sun is finally out. We are so blessed to be here. And joining us across the state, in the middle of the state, is Hop. Hi, Hop. How are you, sir?
I am fantastic, sir. How are you?
I'm so good. Mike, good morning to you, sir. That guy over there is Mr. Mike Brabenick.
Good morning, Bill. Good morning, Hop.
It is good to be here.
Good morning.
It's going to be a good day. I think we have a really good show. I say that every week, and I'm usually not right, but to me it feels like a good one. And always good sitting seeing you, Mike, as busy as you are when I get to see you, man. How can you tell me about the new eye codes and the fingerprint tests? Getting in this place is like serious security now. What's up with
I'm just wondering if the power goes out, we'll be able to get out. That's the part I'm curious about.
It's impressive. I mean, it's like going into them.
They're definitely not going to let anybody in.
Hop, does your studio have all this security going on?
Oh, yeah. Well, we got these brand new studios, which I can't wait for you guys to see. But in those old studios, that happened one time. We had a major power outage. And because of the way the doors were designed, we were all locked in here.
Wow, so that doesn't sound good.
I remember
there was a fire.
It was in the middle of and in fact, it was like a 108-degree day, and so it was that kind of thing. So we had eventually, there was a security, it was a security tab you had to break in order to release the door, and then we had to do that, and and then we were shut down completely. It was crazy. So we played touch football in the parking lot waiting for the power to come on. It was fantastic.
Like a sauna in here.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Man. Well, today's show, there's been a lot of talk about Matt Kuchar, one of my favorite players and on the tour, and one of the good old guys, it seems. But there's been some controversy. Kuchar versus Ortiz, the pro and con, a caddy or a stingy pro. So obviously we would be amiss if we didn't talk about that because it's blown up on social media, and I think that's one of the reasons it's being so much discussed. But we will be touching on that. We also have Dave Schultz, the founder of Reality, which is I believe I was mentioning last week. I was over in Palm Springs, and Indian Wells had this huge cool stuff going on, and you said a guy's from Cal Poly. You knew that?
Oh yeah.
So you know this guy.
We've interviewed him before.
So
we've had him on the show before he started this whole thing.
But it's up and running. He's going to be calling back, and we're going to talk more about that because it's Reality Golf. Master the experience. It's very cool. So we're going to continue discussing that. We are going to continue joking around. Dave Shamandel won hands down last week's joke, and Hop got a bunch of votes. I got nothing. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Josie. I got nothing.
You sound wounded.
He does, doesn't he, Hop?
It was so bad. I mean, I voted for
You
Hop.
were really down. I was really surprised.
I told that joke 10 times on the way home to myself and still never got it. So
you were seriously down. You were down and out last week after that. I was really surprised about that. I don't know if I've ever seen you that down.
I chuckled at your joke.
Thank you very much. And after I stopped crying in the car, I keep paper towels.
I wouldn't have voted for it.
I know, of course not. I wouldn't either. But I'm going to try to make amends today.
That's awesome.
But we'll have you doing that. And we had a couple people. I don't know if there's a winner or not, but I saw a bunch of replies about balls out. And they were close, but one of the guys I believe was wrong. Don from Baco, if you're listening, thank you. I did promise you said some kind things about our wives and how lucky we are. We couldn't agree more. So I'm going to send you a couple rounds, but I wasn't sure the address was correct. So I tried calling you, but if you could email me, Billy Gibbs at PGA, your home address and stuff, I promise you I'll get those rounds of golf into you. So thank you for your kind words. BM in the morning, Mike. How's it going over there? You got?
I do. Do you have one?
I got a little tiny one, I think, today.
You want to do your little tiny one?
Well, yeah, but it's been an uneventful week, so I'll talk forward versus backwards because it's been rainy. If people on the Central Coast, it's been really rainy out here. I know there's nasty weather all around the country, but it's been kind of nasty here for us. So it's been a lot of office time. So nothing.
Boy, you're kidding.
Budgets and just doing all the fun stuff that we don't like doing. But so anyways, next week I won't be in studio. I'm going to be in St. Augustine, Florida. So I'm going to be traveling on first tee training. Going home to the home office with the team and getting prepared for all the coach trainings that we deliver this year. So there's a lot of new things on the horizon, and so we're going to be going back, and I get to see some of the fellow trainers. So that's all I've really got right now. I've been preparing a lot for that. There's a lot of prep work to what we're gonna do, and so I've just been sitting around preparing for that and getting excited. I'll be
sprints, push-ups. Because you guys, that's all part of it, isn't it?
Oh yeah. I've been doing a lot of workout, Mike. Just so much.
Squats. Yeah. You got to do your squats, dude. You're gonna be getting up and down a lot.
I get in and out of the chair at my desk.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Now,
right?
Those are squats.
That's what I'm thinking.
That's good. That's really good.
That's pretty much. And knee report's good. Still, I know everybody's. I've had a lot of people ask, "How's the knee?" And
it's good. You look like you were running right on in here, man. I think the only thing that stopped you was the door.
Well, there was some kind of robotic drone chasing me. I think I broke a law. I was getting chased by this robotic thing in there. Freeze! 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 So you kidding me? So I locked myself in here. So I don't know what's going on out there. There must be.
And Hop and I are in here talking on the air about fantasy sports.
I don't know. Help!
I would have loved.
You hear me at the window?
I would have loved a split screen of that moment.
Well,
there's Hop and I are like, yeah, this is great conversation. This is awesome. And there's you pounding on the door.
You had the on-the-air light
drones
outside
after
the door, so I wasn't going to interrupt. You had on the air.
Laser zapped by a robot.
I know, exactly.
It was crazy.
And the funny thing is, Hop, it's probably only 50 feet away from where I'm sitting at the time.
It's fantastic.
Well, you have on the air light on too, man. So I couldn't interrupt. I was out of courtesy, as we all know in the radio business. It says on the air, the red light's on. We don't open the door.
That's because doing a mic check. That's all.
All right, man.
That's all. That's all it was.
A mic check that involved a lot of self-indulgent gambling talk.
Yes, it did. Yeah.
So a real mic check.
A real mic check.
Yeah. So that's all I got, man. I'm gonna miss you next week if you have a show. Gonna miss you guys. We got to
figure that out.
I'm in a good place.
I might have a tournament I have to be at if it doesn't rain, but who knows what's going to happen with the weather.
What you got?
Tomorrow is my 30th anniversary from the day that my wife and I started going out. So,
wow,
congratulations.
Yeah. Awesome. You still count the day you met.
I do. In fact,
first date day or first met day?
The first kind of met date day.
Very cool, man.
With friends, but we everybody kind of, even though we were out doing things all together, we all kind of paired off. So
were you at that nudist club? That wasn't the nudist thing down on the beach.
No, it wasn't. No, okay. But it was 10,950 days ago.
Wow.
That would be 30 years. And so I started thinking about that, and I thought, man, 10,950 days, 30 Sheldon. Years, right?
Uh-huh.
So then I thought to myself, well, how many days have I been on the earth?
Let me guess. It's got to be at around the 17,000 mark.
You're close. I used to watch this show.
Days in our life?
Only because my mom did.
So I was close. Am I within 10,000?
Oh, yeah, you're really close.
That's not bad, huh?
18,250.
18,250.
Yeah. And then guess how many days we've been friends?
You remember the day we met?
Yeah. Pretty close.
So you are...
Because you got hired. The day you got hired and they gave you a good salary, they actually demoted me. So I won't ever forget that.
So that day stings a little.
It does. It's kind of bittersweet because I got a good friend out of it.
I didn't know that.
But I never really recovered. That was kind of my peak financially.
No wonder I got my car was keyed right after I started working there. 10,400.
Man, you're close, man. 8,395 days.
And since you had a paid demotion, it's been 8,300 days.
Yes.
So how much a day did you get to? How much do I owe you?
You don't
How much a day were you?
You know
losing?
what? You can't put a price on our friendship, man. You just can't, and I won't do it. I won't do it.
What'd you say?
8,395 days roughly. We've been.
And they've been all pretty good days too.
Yeah, been, man.
And I appreciate you sharing the socks in the toilet picture this week.
Well, that came up on my friend's anniversary thing.
There they were. That was nice, man.
I said to my wife, I go, man, that was the weirdest and funnest trip I think we've ever had. We weren't driving that far, but it seemed like we drove across the country.
Well, we went back in time. I think we drove through the hills of Arkansas a little bit and came through Tennessee.
And that was only 2 days. It felt like weeks.
We went back to the Midwest. We went through
we went to the south.
We went somewhere.
We went to the deep south.
Is it because all the other roads were closed? We took that side road.
Yeah, there were big accidents.
And we just took a side road.
We took a side road. It was adventurous, though. It was fun.
What's the normal? About an hour to get from point A to B normally?
Yeah, maybe even less than that.
And we took 3.5 hours?
Yeah. 3.5.
And we never were stopped.
No.
That's the funny part. There was no stop traffic.
We drove on roads that actually were blocks of concrete, like blocks of really
Yeah, it looked like
big
old cobblestone stuff.
It was like going back in time. Speaking of time.
And the train, remember there was the haunted train station?
Yeah, that was really weird.
Wow.
I've been a father for 6,705 days.
Wow.
That's a lot less days than I thought. It feels like, I love being a father, but
That's a lot of days, though.
6,705.
Obviously that's Noah's.
And then the final thing I calculated out on my drive down here, I've been working in the golf industry for 12,775 days.
And you met your wife 17,000 ago, so you met her 5,000 days before you started working. Is that your college life then?
Yeah. Yep, I've been working just about 2,000 more days in golf than I have been with my wife.
So how many days have we been on this show? We've done. Not figured that one out?
28. I should have.
Yes, that would be a good one. Well, that's not how many days, because just since
you'd have
the
to
first
do.
show.
You'd have to do. If we did
Once a
a
week.
show once a week, 52
You
times.
have to divide it by divide the total days by 52. This is exciting stuff there, Sheldon Cooper.
Have you ever calculated exactly how many shows you and Billy have done?
Wow.
If you do the 52 times 20 years, if we did a show every week, it'd be 1,040 shows.
We haven't missed many weeks.
No, so it's probably 1,000 shows.
Well, there's been a few reruns.
Yeah, it's probably in the ballpark of 1,000. I figured right in that ballpark.
We need to go.
That's impressive.
We got to go see Hop and Celebrate.
I know.
Got to see
we
the
do.
new studio.
We got to see the
I heard
new
it's
studio.
hot there. Oh no, that's the old studio.
Well, the thing is, now that your knee's okay too, we could go there and actually play some golf.
Oh, I'm definitely ready for that. Yeah.
You know?
I enjoy going out there. We got to do it.
I wonder how
We
many
keep saying
days
it.
it's been
Let's do
since
this.
we've been to Bakersfield for a radio show.
been a couple.
It's been several years.
It's
Now, what's funny is I've driven by the studio in Bakersfield when I was traveling for my kids' sports and everything. I've been by that probably a handful of times.
traveled without me, man.
Well, yeah.
Actually, I went there once too for a PGA thing.
Yeah.
I went by that road where I said, "This is familiar." So
Yeah.
we had the hotel was right off the
Exactly.
road there.
Yeah.
So we got to go back. Are they?
I
Are
agree.
you in that same? Is it that same lot, or they built somewhere else? Where there's
No, we're in the same complex.
same complex. Okay,
Nice.
we got to go, man. Let's stop talking about it and do
No,
it.
let's go. And then, Hop, can you arrange the garden guy to be there for us,
Yeah,
too?
can please. We
Not
missed.
that one in particular. He's not here anymore.
Oh, damn. We miss him.
But you would see the new garden guys. You could look right through the window of your studio into my studio and into their studio and see them doing a show at the exact same time.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I'm really bummed because I had a bag of Scott's fertilizer.
Well,
I
I'm
was
going
gonna
to
have
bring
him
my
sign.
little plant that I'm struggling
Well, I
with.
was going to have him sign it.
Oh,
My
the big
bag
guy.
of Scott's
Oh,
fertilizer.
the first guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would have signed it for you.
I don't know. He drives by in his Lamborghini filled with blondes and bikinis every once in a while.
Really? We're in
Yeah,
wrong
yeah.
business, man. Knew we should have got
He's
into
highly successful.
to the horticulture business, Mike. I told
we-
you.
He'll love to tell you that.
Yes, he does.
Well, we got
We
that.
got that
When we
part.
got there, we got
We
thrown
got
into
that.
the giant conference room with the big table and about
Yeah.
20 chairs, and he sat down on the
I
other
thought
side
we were
from us,
meeting
and
Wayne Newton for a minute there.
He did look like Wayne. That's right.
I thought it was. But it was.
You're exactly right.
And his bodyguards outside the door was scary. That kind of was into.
I was just
A mix between Wayne Newton and Don Ho.
yes.
Yes. Yeah.
I was just really impressed with the fact that he had his entire face on his media kit.
Yeah.
Like it covered.
this guy.
It was the front of the actual folder for the media kit didn't say anything. It just had a side view, a color picture of
him.
his face.
No plant.
Nothing. It didn't even say that that it was a show. And I thought, wow, that's impressive.
Well, that was very impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a confident dude to be able to
It
do
really
that.
is. That was,
I don't
Oh,
think
yeah.
I couldn't put my face on there
No.
like that.
I don't. They wouldn't
That'd
have a
be-
book big enough to put my face on that thing. I have to carry a billboard around.
Since he stopped coming around, I weep every day.
I know. I would.
Well, especially if he's got girls around
You
him
got to
all the
let him
time.
know where when he comes, we can run into this guy. Because can we take your Lamborghini, Mike?
My little Hot Wheels one, sure.
Do you have a Hot Wheels?
All right, we should take our break, and we'll come back with Dave Schultz from Reality Golf and Next Links. Golf Talk Radio brought to you by TaylorMade Golf, TaylorMadeGolf.com. Check out the latest M5, M6 drivers, fairway woods, hybrids, and irons. We also have those all at PassRoblesGolfClub.com. So you can call us at Paso Robles Golf Club if you want to do demos and get fitted for TaylorMade Golf, 805-238-4722. We'll be right back, guys. Stay with us.
Dazed and confused.
The Rocket